Hello, and welcome to another episode of A Few Minutes with Marvin. I am Marvin, and I inspire those who aspire to make positive changes in their lives. Has this ever happened to you? You've wished so hard for something, and seemingly out of nowhere, it actually happens? And then you try again, and it doesn't happen, and you try and try and try, and nothing ever happens again. You think, well, that was wishful thinking. Um, and you just let it go. You just somehow you willed it into being. Well, that's exactly what manifestation is, and here's why it worked the first time for you, and it didn't work the next subsequent times for you. In that moment, it may have been a moment of desperation, but you weren't thinking desperately. You were just every day, even as a child, you saw that toy on TV and you wanted that toy. What you did subconsciously is you would hold that toy in your thoughts, and every time you saw it, you got excited. So that emotion was always there. Anytime you saw that particular toy, and you saw it on TV again, and you saw it, you dreamt about it. You dreamt about you actually having the toy and playing with it. Then all of a sudden, for Christmas, you got it. Now it could have been that your parents saw that you wanted it so desperately that they got it for you, but some parents can't afford to do that. Um, and still, somehow, it miraculously came into your life. That's the power of manifestation. Now, I've been manifesting or doing the law of attraction for a couple of years now. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So I can't come on here and tell you that I'm a master manifester because reality is that I'm not. And there are people that really are. And I thought that I was on the right path to it. I thought I understood it. I thought I was doing everything that I needed to do to make certain things come into my life. And certain things have come into my life. I can honestly say that my life wouldn't be what it is today had I not desired to change and focused on that desire to change. But just today, one of my, now I'm calling him a mentor. His name is Jake Ducey. He's at jakeducey.com. It's his website, or he has a YouTube channel here. But his mentor is Bob Proctor, and he did a live interview with Bob Proctor, I guess via Zoom. And I watched it today, and it really made everything click for me. I realized why sometimes my desires or my wants that I put out to the universe weren't coming back to me. And just so you know, there's the law of attraction is the law states that anything that you desire or want, you can put out to the universe, and it is upon the universe, it is the law that the universe has to return it to you. But that can work both ways. If you project in your mind things that you don't want, which is what I was doing, you know what you don't want. I don't want this. The universe doesn't discern between want and not want. It just whatever you project to it, it returns to you. So 9 times out of 10, you get what you don't want. If you don't want a bad relationship, and that's all you keep saying is like, I don't want a bad relationship, you're going to continue to get a bad relationship because the universe doesn't discern between whether you really want it or not. That's what you're projecting. So that's the short end of projection and manifestation. Is the universe will give you exactly what you're projecting, what you're thinking. So my question to you is, why have negative thoughts at all? Because when you project negative thoughts, that's what you're going to get back, whether you want it or not. So be conscious of not doing it. And here's where I am with this. Bob Proctor said a number of things that really brought it to light. And I was doing a lot of things they say. I created a vision board with, let's just say there's a specific car I wanted. And every morning and every night I look at that car and I act as if I have it, and I'm excited to have it. And I don't have it yet, but I know I'm going to get it because I'm putting it out to the universe in a positive light. However, there was number of things before that I had asked for this car, and nothing was happening. So then I decided, well, let me put a projection of it, and project it in my mind. And now one of the things that you'll notice as a sign of that your manifestation is coming to fruition, all of a sudden I'm seeing that color car. It was an odd color car, so now I'm seeing it more often. I'm like, that's an unusual colored car. And now I'm seeing the actual car that I want quite readily. And in fact, I was, with my sister today. I was taking her to work, and I noticed a color car. It's an orange car that I want. I said, well, there's the color of the car I want, and right behind it was the actual car that I'm looking to manifest. So those are sure signs that it's coming to me. But what I wasn't doing, and you'll all be in the same boat, because we're all conditioned to think this way. And I knew this way back when I would starting to go on YouTube channels looking for law of attractions and how to do it, and going to different people. And for a while I was following the same people, and it became redundant and repetitive. I'm like, they keep saying the same thing over and over and over. So I eventually just stopped listening, because I was like, I've already heard that. And the one thing that Jake Ducey said is repetition is the key. You hold it in your mind. So instead of, after a year of listening to this one guy on YouTube saying the same thing over and over, I should have continued to listen to him over and over and over, because it's reprogramming your brain is really what it is. So I've been listening to this Jake Ducey for a while now, and then I kind of stopped again because he was becoming repetitive. But now he's explained in this video with his mentor, Bob Proctor, why it's repetitive. And Bob Proctor's been doing it for 50 years, and he's a multi-millionaire. And he still does the same things. He listens to the same people. He writes on a note card. They use the 3x5 note cards, and put what they want, and they put it in a affirmation, like, I'm so grateful that I have this car in my life. They don't have it, but that's what they want, and then they're basically telling the universe, this is what I want, and they keep it with them. So today, as an experiment, and why me seeing the color in the car today happened, I wrote some index cards, and I'm keeping them in my wallet. And as I was getting into my car, I decided, let me take out that particular one, the want, my desire to have that particular car, and act as if I'm driving that car. And I did that. And then I saw the car in the orange that I want, and I saw the exact same car. So now every day, anytime I get into that car, I'm in the car that I already want. And the law of attraction says that I put it out there, I'm acting as if I already have it, and it gives me great joy to be in it and driving it. The universe has to give it to me. And these gentlemen are living proof. They've done it. And yeah, it's redundant, but it's easy. Who cares? I carry around a 3x5 note card around, and and I project that I already have it, and I'm passionate about it, and I'm happy about it, and acting as if I already have it. And I'm and I've done that before with other things, and they've come to fruition, but I didn't know why. Now I know the why, and I've already knew the why. I just was like, I'm not carrying around note cards around. I'm not doing this. That's ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. That's the gist of what I'm getting at is, if you're willing to do what, stuff on TikTok and put yourself out there on social media and listen to random stuff that really doesn't matter, watch things that really don't matter, then why not do something for yourself that will matter? And get it out of your head that, oh, that's ridiculous, I can't do that, or I shouldn't do that, or I won't do that. Nothing hard about it. It doesn't cost you a dime. So, instead of watching that 20, 30 TikTok videos, sit there and go, I'm asking the universe for, the $500 I need to pay my rent this month. And project on that and be happy and go, hey, I'm so happy that I have the money to pay my rent. I'm so happy that I have the money to pay my rent, whether you have it or not. And just keep projecting that in your mind, no matter what the exterior is saying, no matter, if your significant other or your parents saying, you better have the rent, you better have the rent. Say, I have the rent. Don't worry about it. And again, whether you have it or not, it's not significant. It's how you train your mind to believe that you already do, and you're going to have it. So this is a different video than what I've done in the past, but it's relevant, especially in these times. We create our own realities. I've said it many, many times, and I've said that to myself, but I wasn't letting myself believe that in this instant. And then I was asking why I wasn't having what I want, what I've asked for. If the universe was supposed to give it to me, the universe is going to give it to me, but I have to keep it in my head, and it will be manifested. Now keep it every day, every minute. Any minute that I have to think about that car, I'm going to do it every day. And it doesn't matter if it takes 2 weeks or 5 years. I will think about that car every day and act as if I'm driving in that car every day and loving every minute of being in that car every day. And it will come. So it's such a amazing thing to really just start believing in yourself and believing that you can do something, because you can create something, and believe it. And yeah, you say it's fantasy world, it's miracles. Yeah, it's miracles. But that's the way the universe works. And other millions of other people have figured it out, and they're trying to tell other people as well. But nobody's listening, because it's like, yeah, I don't believe in that. You're conditioned to believe that, there's no such thing as Santa Claus. Well, if you believe hard enough, Santa Claus will come to you. And it's not hard to believe. And don't, if you're watching this video and going, yeah, he's out of his mind, then you're going to be stuck right where you are, whether you're happy there or not. But you can have so much more. So choose to have so much more and start your practice of manifesting. And I encourage you to watch people like Jake Ducey and Bob Proctor and Abraham Hicks and Aaron Dowdy. They're all on YouTube, and they all put videos out similar to what I do, but they put a lot on the law of attraction and what they do, and they actually physically show you what they do. And you don't have to do what they do, but put it into practice. And it's all about repetition. The more you repeat it, the more you think that thought positively, it's coming to you. And this should make sense to you now, because it's happened before to you and you didn't know why. This is the why. So now continue to practice it, and you'll have, man, can't even imagine what you're thinking about manifesting, what's going to come to fruition for you. All positive, of course. So go ahead and do that, folks. And please like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and leave me comments. Let me know, if you have specific questions on any method that works best, or I'm happy to answer your questions. I'm happy to help you get on your road to manifestation. I'm happy to send you resources or send you videos or whatever it takes. But we have the power to create our reality, so why not use it? And I'm here to help. So and share if something comes into fruition for you and manifests in your life that you put some focus into, so that you can share it with others and let them know that this is real. So have a great manifesting day, folks, and stay positive. Thank you for watching.